right, Aaron, so this time of year, your garden may, well, it could look a little bit tired. Better at Homes and Gardens editor-in-chief Stephen Orr shows how to put together a window box to freshen things up for fall. And remember, color and texture, they're key.
So what we start with is just a box that has drainage holes. That's essential. If you want to, you can line that with a piece of plastic, especially if your box doesn't come out easily if it's bolted in. You might want to line it with a piece of plastic that will let you kind of pull the contents out and replace it. What we're going to do is start with these two large mums, and all you need to do, I already have some dirt here, is pull them out. Make sure you have some space. I'm going to space these as my two big guys in the arrangement and then fill in around those. So usually start with the focal point, which are the largest plants, and then go from there. So two big mums here. Usually the plants have kind of a front, so you can kind of pop out in the front and see which one looks best. Then I'm going to put in these smaller mums. And you know, window boxes are a little miniature garden, but they're really forgiving because the plants are in there for a month plus, maybe 2 months at the most. They're not in there for months and months and months at a time. So once you have your base of these chrysanthemums down, we want to add some things that make it a little more interesting, because chrysanthemums are great, but they're not the only fall thing that makes it beautiful. So we're going to add in some ornamental peppers, these beautiful yellow ones. There's all sorts of colors and varieties. These are obviously something you could grow in the summertime, but they also look great in this fall planter. I'm going to add in some of this beautiful red sedge grass. It looks kind of like a dead grass. It's got a nice dry look to it, but it's actually alive. I'm going to put those in for height and for texture in the back. So I have kind of two of them coming out the back here. I think that looks pretty good from my angle. And then once you're done, all you do is fill in any gaps with soil so that there's no air pockets. You want all the roots of the plants to not be exposed to air. You want them to be in soil. And then you'll water the whole thing in at once. That'll help settle the soil and also the plants in. And water about once a week. When you're done with the window box, and let's say you're kind of transitioning from Thanksgiving into Christmas, you can just lift out the contents of this box by pulling up the plastic liner, or if you're not using a plastic liner, just pull the plants out. Plant anything that you want in the garden that's a garden plant, get rid of anything that's an annual, and then you're able to transition into some nice evergreens or conifers or something with some red berries for the holidays.